Hi guys, welcome back to Carnivore Owl, the channel of freaks in nature. Today I'm going to talk about some signs of dormancy, the things you can look for to know when your plants are preparing for their slumber. Some of the signs may seem or look kind of scary. A lot of people probably think that their plants are dying, but it's a totally normal thing, and sometimes it's not just the leaves that die off, it's also like some fly traps that grow lower rosettes. So I will start out with like this fly trap, Jabberwocky. Obviously this was like a summer trap, but now that the temperatures are cooling down in the mornings and the photo period is starting to shorten, the traps are growing more lower on the bottoms. Some traps may die back more than others, so it does look like, you know, something's wrong, but it's not. As long as you have them, you know, if you're properly growing them outside, full sun, even though I have this little cheap greenhouse, it helps a lot protect them from the rain when it splashes the soil around. But this one right here is a good example. I'll probably show a little comparison of what it looked like during summer, and now that we're about to enter October, some of the leaves have died back a lot more, and it looks sad, but it's a normal thing, so don't stress about it. I've stressed about it before, and it's just a thing that happens. Can't really stop it, because if you do stop it, then the plants are most likely going to die, which you don't want. But here, I'll probably show off some more. Got one down there. Let's see if it is in right there. Here's another good one back here. This one is cracking, and this trap was a summer trap. I don't know if you can see that, yeah. And now it has lower rosettes to, you know, focus its energy more on the rhizome than the traps itself. So it's just throwing out what it will before, you know, the time comes. Some pitcher plants kind of like make these leaves. I forget what they're called. I'm not like big on the names, just more on the looks. I don't know if you see that. But like that leaf isn't going to become a pitcher. It's too late in the season. But it did put out this one. It's kind of wonky. It's a little like, I don't know. You see that? But it's a really nice one. It's probably the biggest one out of like in here. When the pitchers are fully like brown though, I will cut them off and clean them up a bit. I've been keeping the fly traps clean, like, well, except for that one. I'm not gonna like mess with them like too much, but the ones that are easier to cut, I will trim back and, you know, keep it like open so there's like a less chance of mold growing in there. But so far these are the cleanest I'll have them until more die off, like when that one dies off or when that one dies off. But for right now they are slowing down their growth too, which is another thing. I know during the summer they grow pretty quickly, but right now they slowed down quite a bit. And obviously, like when you clean them up, some may divide, so you might see, you know, how many you got and stuff. This is really nice. Like I can tell I at least have like 3 plants out of there now. I'm going to talk about a different way of telling dormancy is near, is by looking at temperate sundews. These ones I will clean up a little more later, but as you can see, those down there, the little clusters of like the leaves that haven't grown, it's called a hibernacula, and it's just its resting bud for dormancy, and it'll grow those leaves out in spring when the time is right. But these smaller ones might be a little hard to tell, but I do have some better ones over here. These ones I have chopped up because it was a mess, and there was just like, I wanted to clean it, and I just ended up chopping it all away. They weren't growing anymore. I know that you could keep the leaves to like help with the more whatever food they have left on them, but I'm just getting ready for it, and it's not going to hurt them. They're already in their dormancy form, but I have some different cultivars that have divided pretty well, and they have started their dormancy state. Some pictures will put up their best, like I think this is a leucophylla, maybe? I think it's a leucophylla, but it wasn't doing very good until it put up this one, which was alright, but so far its latest one has been this one, which is a really nice one. It's some good size too. Really pretty. This one's the latest one too, as well. But here's another. With it like cooling down a little more, they have a better chance of, you know, putting up their better pictures in late fall. Here's another hibernacula of what I'm assuming and what others are assuming is a rotundifolia. I have two. I gotta remember that one's down there. It's like really itty bitty. I don't know if you can see that. That one right there, and then that one. But the rest of the fly traps so far are still looking really good. That one's definitely slowed down quite a bit. If I can get that to focus. That one has slowed down quite a bit, but the seed grown that I have here are alright. This one slowed down quite a bit, but some of them still have some really nice traps, some pictures that are dying off. Just a normal thing, just a reminder that it is totally normal, and it looks scary, but it's just what they do. You know, you gotta have your sleep, gotta have your rest, and they'll do even better next year. I left them in this greenhouse at one point during the winter, and I lost a lot of plants, so this greenhouse isn't good for me during the winter, but it's perfect during the summer. So I will be doing another video of like me unpotting them and putting them in the fridge and kind of showing my method, because I'm pretty sure when I started this channel it was me potting them up, but I want to show the process of like me actually putting them away for next year. That will conclude the video. Hope you guys are ready, you know, for dormancy. You know, get prepared, it's coming. So peace out, happy growing, and I'll see you in the next one.